Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my hero build series. I am Sylphin, and in today's video we are taking a look at Sparrow. I have showcased this build in a couple other videos, but they actually weren't about the build. So today we are taking a look at my Nimble Qupid build for Sparrow. So the Nimble Qupid, it's basically based around the Charging Brute on unit kill, grant 20 max movement speed for 15 seconds, and this blink charm. Getting these two abilities should theoretically help us with movement speed. You know, when we kill something, and of course the blink charm, just using that at super clutch moments to stay alive. So we are going for strike tokens right off the bat, or we just go here straight for the Brawler's War. But you know what? I think I'm going to play it safe here and get these strike tokens and a health potion just to keep us alive. I'm taking too long here. Not really sure what I want to do. You know what? Let's play it safe. I'm not going to go with the Scout Sword, just so that I can freeze my lane. Just do a good job of doing that. I'll just be safe. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not played Sparrow before, ooh, Master's Muriel, very nice. She is quite the ranger. She has extremely limited mobility and not that much health. She is pretty much a walking toothpick that fires toothpicks. So yeah, you have to be very, very careful with her. She has no abilities to get away if danger gets close. Trying to just freeze her lane here, playing it super safe. What you want to do here is keep the minions battling right here in this kind of area right here, so that you can stay safe, stay pushed back, and so just so that you don't get ganked. Now there isn't a Chimera with his super duper stuns. There is a Rampage though, and there is the Greystone. We see the Rampage, so I'm fine just kind of coming up here and getting these last hits here, trying to at least. But yes, that is a very good strategy that you should be using to stay safe here in the early game. Get those last hits if I only could, for Pete's sake. Here, I'm going to actually be aggressive here. Just kind of do this and hopefully get back before that Rampage comes and gets us. So yes, if you have not played Sparrow before, the very first ability we went for was Relentless. Every time you attack, you stack additional attack damage onto the enemy hero, starting with 3 physical damage. Okay, so every time I attack, you'll see that there's a little buff there that keeps getting higher and higher, and when you do that, it will just give better damage. So you can actually see, god damn it, you can actually see that there's a separate damage icon that kind of pops up, so you can actually see very clearly exactly what that bonus is. The second ability we went for is her Q. It's a rain of arrows. I believe that's what it's called. Hail of arrows. No, I was right the first time. And it, yeah, is a good AoE damaging ability to really focus down these lanes, or really anybody here that, yeah, tries to get in. The thing that it doesn't say, though, is that your Q actually does proc your passive. So if you can get a good hail of arrows off on somebody that's CC'd or just somebody that's slowed, you can actually really get a good amount of stacks off quite quickly, just to get that passive going, so that, yeah. And so here you'll start to see there is a little bit of a delay to when the actual hail of arrows starts. So if you, yeah, so just be careful so where you place it, so that you can actually get a actually just get that damage started when you really want to. This Muriel is being aggressive here. Let's give her a little few pokes here if I can, but we're just really trading basic attack damage. So I'm gonna put that there for that little bit of a kind of a delay there. Missed that last hit. there, and then we should be able to get these ones. There we go. 6 card power right on time for level 5. Her ultimate, it's quite strong. Inner Fire, what it does is it splits your basic attack into 3 arrows. The center one does your normal damage. So basically, it's actually more like 2 side arrows appear rather than your arrow split. But the side arrows do 30% damage, and your all of those arrows pierce through the enemy. So when they are all clumped together, you know, in a Decker ultimate, or just all clumped together, it's an awesome ability to get a lot of crazy damage off on the enemy. So good ability. And actually, the third ability that we got there, I forgot to mention, the piercing shot. It's a long range piercing shot that kind of goes through a lot of things here. So you can see that I can charge it up there, and it goes through terrain and enemies as well. So very clutch, excuse me, ability that you can use to secure kills that are running away. What's happening to my to that reticule? Kind of being quite crazy here. So, you know, now that we have almost 9 card power of all things, we are going to try to go back here, but all of this last hits, if I can actually do them, are very juicy. 6 card powers, ladies and gentlemen. Card powers! The very first card, obviously, is going to be this Brawler's Ward. We really need it. It'll be very nice for getting that vision to protect us as a incredibly low mobile character. We'll really need that to keep us safe in these engagements. So I'm heading to this left lane here. Hopefully those minions don't start attacking the tower. Very good. Okay, yeah, just a little tickle of damage. So we are basically just going to be staying here in this lane, not really doing too much. Let's see if I can hit. Oh, almost hit the whole wave there. When you are upgrading your abilities, you can go for your Q. I like to go for my E, just because you will be using your Q anyways, and it's not like upgrading your Q makes it kind of go faster. So I'd like to get that bonus here. So a very nice thing here is if you can use that to damage the whole lane wave when they are kind of all nice and aligned. Very nicely done there. So I'm going to actually go down here, place a ward, but I'm going to make sure I'm in travel mode first, and I waited too long, so now I have to wait for that. So these wards will be very helpful when we can push these lanes up closer to the enemy tower, of course. So I'm going to have to wait for when the enemy team is distracted with something going on in the other lanes here, in order to push this lane, maybe get some tower damage. So this Muriel is doing a good job keeping this lane pushed up right close to our tower, but really that's just helping me. You might think that is helping her team, you know, have a potential to take her tower, but that's what I want. I want these lanes frozen, at least for a short period of time. So you know what? I'm afraid somebody is right there, just because... Ooh. So now let's do this. But, oh man. Yeah, so they obviously do have a ward, and there we go. So we can see a whole bunch, and they're going to take out my ward. Yeah, you know, looks like this lane might be getting pressured, so we might have to be careful here. We might need help. I'm not too sure here. So I'm going to have to be aggressive in pushing down this lane so that it doesn't get too... Yes, I knew it. It's a Greystone Muriel combo. I knew right from the draft because they are a great combo. Greystone obviously has his ultimate right to have basically a second life, while there is Muriel to keep him alive so much. So here we go. I'm gonna actually try to use my ultimate here. Got a good amount of damage. Look at all that damage we can do here to all of these enemies. So it's very, very nice that it pierces all of the enemies there. Look at all that damage. I have our health potion, so we can just proc it there. And look at that. The Richter was taking out a very nice gank done by the enemy team. We're gonna have to put a ward somewhere to keep some kind of vision here available to us. So we're just really going to stay in this lane, and I'm going to have to push it up a bit here in order to get that chance to go back and not leave this lane fully undefended. Okay, Masters, Muriel, and Greystone. I'm going to have to see how this works out. Indeed. Oh, there's the Greystone. I saw you coming, you dink. Get away. Get away. So the longer that you... Geez, I didn't really mention the piercing shot. The longer you charge it, the more damage it does, up to 2 seconds. So if you charge it for, 2 seconds, which feels like an eternity when you are sitting there charging up your bow shot, yeah, it increases damage. And actually, there's a little kind of, I think it is a graphical, not a glitch, but a little hitch. When she's done, the bowstring kind of like, it kind of hiccups. So you can actually, there's a visual cue where when you can see that. So I'm gonna have to, I need to go back, but I really don't want to extend here without another ward to place over there. So I'm just gonna have to keep this lane frozen, even though I really don't want to. I'm gonna have to play aggressive in order to give this tower enough time for me to come back. So I'm gonna have to be really, really careful here. Be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be right back. Defend right lane. Yeah, so I don't want this tower to get damaged, but I have to go back. So the next card we're getting is the Adamant Edge, the weak one. Why are we getting this one? Because we want that little bit of health, 200. We need a lot of damage there. Actually, I'm going to be on my way mid to help out with this. Whoever it is, I can't see Gideon. Gideon versus Gideon. They're in the mid lane. Alright, we have a little bit of something here. Let's see if I can get, not 56 energy damage. Physical damage, sorry. Not very much there on the enemy side. We're going to put down our wards here. Make sure that we have that vision to protect us. Mid lane is terrible for Sparrow because I have absolutely no... where's that? Ooh, it's right there. Very good placement for the ward there. So in the mid lane, you're kind of protected, at least from the sides, kind of. Just because the enemy has to like run on top here to get you, and they have to run up here a little bit. But you're still very, 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 very exposed. So I really can't pressure this lane too hard. I'm definitely gonna have to stay in travel mode here if I want to stay alive in this lane. It looks like I could rotate left. I'm not sure why they're having so much trouble there with that enemy rampage. So I'm gonna have to save this here. I'm not sure that this Gideon wants to accomplish here. Ooh, yeah. So not sure what he wanted to accomplish there. He does have his burst damage, but not much there. So ooh, let's actually let's go left lane. We do have that numbers advantage, so I'm going to be that extra hero here in this left lane. Ah! Let's see if I can do anything, but it looks like this. I'm going to pop my ultimate here, actually. Try to pressure these guys a little bit. Pop my health potion. Okay, that was not a good rotation, but I mean, it does enable my Rampage here to get into another lane. So versus an Iggy and Scorch in a lane that I don't have my tower as defense. However, it's going to have to be very, very careful here. I don't have a ward either, so this is going to be a very interesting lane to be in. I'm going to have to play very, very careful against this Iggy and Scorch. Ooh. So the next card here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our strong Adamant Edge. You know what? I did that because I want some damage before we go into these cards, but you know what? They are so useful, especially this Blink Charm. So you know what? Let's actually get our Blink Charm instead. So we're going to go for that. And you know what? 3 card power to get these 2 strike tokens out to get that. Don't think that's going to be worth it. So let's here head mid lane. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say, yeah, mid lane. Join our team there in the team fight. So now that we have that Blink Charm, I'm prepared to be just a touch more aggressive. Maybe not this aggressive, arguably, but you know, certainly can be a little bit more aggressive. So my team's calling for a retreat. Sure, we can do that. I still have my health potion, so I can just be a touch aggressive. Let's go, I'm going to say on my way right lane, because I definitely should be laning right now. I'm probably the best character to at least keep a lane managed anyways. So let's see here. No, nobody's coming, so let's put that there. Yeah, so there's that Muriel. She is definitely a good person to be keeping me occupied in this lane. I definitely want to keep that ward though there, so let's try to harass her if she tries to take down our ward here. So I'm just trying to keep one lane managed here. Looks like all the enemy team is accounted for there. Good poke damage, Muriel, but I do have my health potion. So the Greystone is gone again from that mid lane. Could have gone back, but I'm not too sure. Do have our ward there. There's the Gideon in that left lane. Yeah, so that Blink Charm, I'm feeling a little bit safer doing that. And here comes the Greystone. Coming over to help with his Muriel buddy, but nope. Sorry, Greystone. And even if you did engage, I have my Blink Charm, so do all you want. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you both are going there. So yeah. Oh, here comes the Rampage. Not sure what you're gonna do, especially with the mist. Yeah, okay, so there's that. What's the Greystone doing? Is he rotating? I might have just made a feign. It might just be feigning. No, there he is. Okay, so now is where we want to make something happen here. Let's at least try to push this lane as much as we can here. Okay. I think this Muriel's going to be able to do a pretty good job, and now that Greystone is coming back. So, with that, I'm going to have to play it safe here. Let's do this. Yeah, leap, I dare you. Okay. Oh yeah, that leap is hard to do actually. When you are there, it is actually hard to do. The targeting is really funky when you're trying to leap over that ledge. So I'm going to be keeping this lane pushed up a bit more than usual. Just trying to. Okay, I should just be focusing on these last hits. I'm using my Q here, but I think there's a third enemy. Nope, they're all over there. Here we go. just focus on this Greystone here. Put that down there. Keep that damage there. I mean, it's pretty much a stalemate. Okay, so here's my ultimate here. Don't want that against Scorch to get too close, but I also don't want to just stand in these turrets for no reason. Oh, very nicely done. Let's get. Oh, damn. Retreat. Enemies missing, and yes, they are indeed. Haven't been watching the minimap, and my ward is done. So not much we can do in this lane, but a good amount of card power at least. Here, I'm gonna try to get a good. Okay, well, yeah. Last hits, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, the stupid turret. So I'm fairly okay with doing this, just because I do have my Blink Charm. Remember that. We do have that little bit of a teleport when it comes to keeping ourselves safe. With 7 card power, we're going to go back here. And hopefully get something done in this tower at least. So 7 card power, I'm going to be getting our Charging Brute. We want that on unit kill, gain 20 max movement speed for 15 seconds. When we are taking care of these minion waves, that'll really help because it will add up for 15 seconds. So as long as we can kind of stay around a lane, more or less, we can make stuff happen. So there we go. Charging Brute and the Blink Charm with just that increased movement speed. Hopefully that helps with our mobility issue here. Alright, back to this right lane here. Wanting to take down these towers, but those towers turrets, will actually be quite useful. Sorry, our Q will be useful on those towers. Those turrets, my god, I can't speak. It'll be quite useful when we are trying to... Yeah. There we go, so we're at 3 stacks of this... we're at 4 stacks. Look at this increased movement speed here. As long as I can keep attacking these minions here, getting these kills. So we're at 4 seconds off. Oh, can I keep it up? There we go, yep. So there's that movement speed. Look how it is accumulating here. So this Igneous Scorch is going to definitely be hurting here, because, yep, you are dead, my friend. Look at that movement speed. Adding up this Greystone. See, now we can just be like this crazy mobile, like Spitfire bowman. And look at this, we're still adding up this attack speed. Look at this movement speed here. Hello, Greystone. Yeah, so as you can see here, if he's not careful though, I can get quite a bit of stacks on him. Look at that damage being... It's quite a lot here. Our stacks did fall off, but as you can see, if you can get a good chain of last hits here on these minions, kill them, you can actually do a really good job here in keeping this movement speed up. Now we did not place our wards. Let's have him stand here on our Q. Oh, he missed there with the pull, and now, yes, definitely have to be our retreat. Let's put our ward here. Yeah, I really like how you can chain that all together to have a nice amount of movement speed. So very cool indeed. This lane looks like it'll be, unless we can get a good yeah, okay. I'm gonna actually body block. Body blocking as Sparrow. Who would have thunk here? So let's go ahead and use that the ultimate of ours to pierce through that Greystone, try to get, or pierce through that Muriel, try to get to the Greystone. There we go. Okay, so let's try to actually. Oh shoot. Okay, so once again, nothing much is really going to happen here. This Greystone could actually engage, but I think he knows that I have a, I think he knows that I have a, Yeah, so I'm actually not afraid. I'm actually not afraid. You can walk through that if you like, because I have my Blink Charm. And I think I can get away, so... I mean, I do play pretty aggressively just naturally. I consider myself a fairly aggressive player, but here we go. So we just kind of use that to teleport away. There you go. So we have given off our hand. They do know that we have that. They do know now that we have that. Oh yeah, take that. So you can sell that. That Iggy and Scorch has some. It has some energy armor here, so will be tougher to deal with him for sure. There is that silly tower here. Let's try to. I'm gonna. Yeah, so I have to be right back, defend right lane. Not much I can do now that I have low health. Low mana as well. So I'm gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna stay. Just be as helpful as I can. Just being really cautious here. Up on this ledge, then should be pretty safe. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm gonna be right back here. Yeah, pretty much a stalemate here. The missed rotation there on our part to save our left lane definitely gonna hurt us here. So we're going for these strikes. We want about 100 and physical damage here. Now is the time that we can go into our attack speed. Alright, so against this rampage here, we can see is how much our passive is going to add up. And you can see actually that our passive was up to 30 there on that rampage. So you can see that it's actually really nice when you can get that up. So this left lane is not favorable for me. I don't have a safe area, but you know, let's actually see here how much movement speed we can get built up from our charging brute. Although I think I have 7 seconds left here. Yeah, so looks like this is going to get healed off, and look at how much damage our Q is doing here. I don't think our charging brute is really going to be able to do very much, to be honest with you, just because I don't really have a very good place to go with it. I don't have a very good place to teleport to. So, is this worth suiciding into? I don't think so. Oh, and I just came out of travel mode too. No, okay. Yeah, so good. As long as I'm just careful here, I should be able to just be a really big nuisance for this rampage. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Use that to get some damage here on the wave and just play it safe. Stay in travel mode. Going to be around here. Place that down. Trying to keep this push. Okay, now we can be aggressive here, folks, because we have our rampage here. Remember, your ultimate does not give you more damage on your abilities at all. It just gives you extra arrows to then pierce with. So it gives you more damage output on a grouped enemy team, but it doesn't give you more DPS on a single target. So just keep that in mind. This is really not a good lane for me to be in. But you know, oh, well, that was a fantastic. You know what? Let's oh, you're gonna use your ultimate here. Let's just do this. Kaboof. And now you are just pickings. Look at that! Look at that damage there. Very nicely done. And you can see how that how that's going to be very nice. And this rampage actually used his. Okay, yeah. Well, now I just might die. Oh, minions! Holy clutch! Clutch play. Am I allowed to say that? Can I brag a little bit? I think I can. I think I can. That was pretty damn good. That was pretty damn good. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. There you go. See how that see how that teleport completely changed that engagement? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was good. That was good. So Swiftcreek Heart, we're gonna get here. Health potion, because we want this kinetic. Now that we have this this much physical damage, this attack speed will actually be quite nice. Fully upgraded for 400 additional damage in total on the card will help us even better here. So with that amount of movement, you know what? I suppose we can go here in the left lane, but I should probably join my team for a bit. Yeah, let's see what we can do here while we have a little bit of a numbers advantage for 15 more seconds. Oh, sorry guys. I do have this tower pushed up here. We did get one charge of our thing here, and looks like this. Yep, so let's use our... Oh no, it's actually not you, so very good job on that Gideon, but he is completely dead here. Look at that, 400 health would have basically saved us here, but actually, no, it actually wouldn't have. Oh, this rampage is coming for me. Let's do this, and yeah, so no, oh, clutch! Very nice! Very nicely done. I have to just get out of here. Really, I'm not going to feed the enemy team with my death. And worse actually is going to be the death timer. That's going to be what hurts us more. There isn't a rampage in the game, or a Murdoch in the game. What is that? That is like unheard of. I'm having to worry about that damn snipe. Alright, look at this damage on this enemy team here. Look at that side arrow taking out that rampage. They are underestimating my power. I feel like I am Anakin Skywalker saying that. Oh, you don't have your ultimate. That's why I got close to you, to kind of tease you. Let's use our Blink Charm away to get away from that. Not actually go closer to him. Look at that! The power! Now that we have this kinetic, we are a monster here in these engagements. I'm being too aggressive. I would say that for sure. I'm being too aggressive, especially as Sparrow. So yeah. Ooh, I should need those. I should get those last hits there for the movement speed, so we can get it increased here. And pitch. There you go. Look at all of that damage. Just crazy. I would actually probably suggest using your Q to finish off the enemy there. So, oh, yeah, okay. You definitely have more burst damage than I do. So, yeah, we should definitely be able to take this down. Yeah, Gideon, you're gonna ult for it. That's fine. Let's use our Q. Holy, what the? Oh, nice! I somehow jumped into my Q. What? Oh, that was so lucky. Holy smokes. I am the luckiest bastard on the planet. Holy smokes. Oh, jeez. I am so lucky. Thank you, Gideon. Holy smokes. Oh. Alright, so we went for the Swiftcreek Heart. The DPS numbers say that we want damage. So the math for the DPS says that. So we're gonna actually go for here. We're gonna go for our Adamant Edge and replace one of. We're gonna replace that. So energy, physical, energy. Definitely gonna go for energy here. Thorned Greenweave for this Adamant Edge. Definitely want to get that Celestial Barrier. And And these here to finish off that, get some physical damage here. Yeah, we have that. So, what can we replace? We will be replacing the Brawler's Ward later. I don't normally, you know, I wouldn't normally suggest replacing your ward. We are a carry. And I think that's the only situation, it's the only class that I would say, excuse me, is allowed to do that. As long as their friendly team still keeps their wards. It's just like, what? Does anybody have a ward? Thank you. Are you serious? Ladies and gentlemen, get a ward. Jeez. It's 2016. Come on. Get wards. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh, dang it. So, well, I got out of a Gideon's ultimate there. Oh, of course I turned the recording on to show you the worst part of the whole damn thing. And then we won't get the tower because I'm not there. God damn it. Anyways, we, yeah, so our Richter there got a great pull on the enemy Rampage, securing the kill there. The Gideon chose that time, the enemy Gideon chose that time to engage. Okay, we do get the tower. Perfect. To engage, I blinked out of there. I blinked out of there, turned around, just completely annihilated him. And then, yeah, just, well, I turned on the recording and you saw. You saw there, so. You know, yeah, I think we're actually supposed to, no, we're not supposed to replace that Swiftcreek Heart. So we have the, no, we are. We really are, aren't we? Am I forgetting something here? I'll check with my notes, don't worry. So, okay, so we are going for a little bit more attack speed here. Sorry, a little bit more damage. So let's get our spiked Boneplate here and replace our, I really don't want to replace the Brawler's Ward, but I think at this point we can. So let's get this Alpha Guard and these major strikes here. There we go, 156 physical damage. Now we can add a little bit of attack speed, if I can only speak. That will increase the DPS. In general, ladies and gentlemen, you want to get on Rangers primarily, and I think there's one kind of exception. Oh, that's Twin Blast, because he doesn't get attack speed per level. He's weird that way. So with him, you get attack speed earlier, when you're about 50, 60, I believe, bonus attack speed, so, or bonus physical damage. Jeez. When you are about 50 to 60 bonus physical damage, that is when you can start getting attack speed at that point. So let's do this. Try to keep our movement speed stacks going here on these minions. Yeah, there we go. So here in the late game, it'll be very easy for us to keep these going because we will have a ton. There we go. Let's use our ultimate here for that Pierce. Try to focus down that Ignium Scorch. Look how he just melts away. This Rampage has no chance. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So look at this. I didn't get any of those last hits. Oh, come on. 161. Look at that. Now we are just going to barrel down the mid lane here. Do this. 2 damage there. Oh, can I get out of there? Yes, I can. How much damage can we do to this Greystone? Probably quite a bit here. 73. We do not have Pierce. That's the only thing I don't have in this build, ladies and gentlemen. Huge mistake on our part. Oh, just a little bit there. So yeah, we can probably burst down this inhibitor very, very fast. There we go. And that should be game. Although, actually, I shouldn't say that. Holy smokes, I should not say that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Now, arguably here, we have a 4v1. Arguably, we very much could, ladies and gentlemen, push the core there. Kind of suicide into the core, but I don't necessarily think that would be the smartest. So I'm actually going to here help out Gideon. Oh, come on, you didn't get him? What?
Tower is under attack. Allied tower destroyed.
Okay, well, that didn't turn out to be anything. Let's go right lane here. And, yeah. See what happens. And 9 card power to finish off the whole build, ladies and gentlemen. So here we can go for the last part of the build here, this Windcarver Blade, to replace this Adamant Edge. So here we go, 12 card power. We're going to make sure that we have a little bit of a balanced approach here, 6. So yeah, let's just go 3 and 3 there. So that should equal out, when the math is applied, to the highest DPS possible. Okay, looks like this Rampage thought that we were engaging there in the right lane, but he was kind of all alone, and I was smart and didn't go in and help him. Still got out fine, but if I had engaged with him, I would have died myself. So now it looks like we just have to be very careful here in how we do this. So they're going to go for orb, for prime orb. So we have to be careful about that. Now we can just death ball the mid lane, which would be actually quite easy in the game, and force that. But I'm gonna stay with my tanks. I'm staying with my tanks wherever they go. I am going, because they are the ones that can protect me. There's a gazillion stuns between these two heroes here. So we are going to do just that. So you know what? They can get that orb, and they can arguably waste time getting it, because if they don't deal with us, we are going to barrel down this inhibitor, and then they're going to have 2 inhibitors to deal with. Although if they get the prime orb, then I guess you know. Holy smokes, look at this Muriel melt. Oh, look at that. Clutch. Oh, I'm sorry, not me, but like the whole stuns there. Yep, thank you very much, Rampage. There we go. Very nicely done. Yeah, please protect me. Look at that Alpha Guard just going to town. Look at this crazy damage. Awesome. 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 What a fantastic team, the Richter and the Rampage protecting me. They saved my butt numerous times. I was saved by that Gideon's teleport out there. A lot, but you know, so there you go. I mean, 4-1, not very much, but I mean, arguably if there was a hero damage column, I think I would be way the hell up there. And the assists, meaning I was doing my job in being a part of these of the engagements and just being effective. Like I think there's some key stats here that are missing that really showcase how well you play your character. Let's take a quick look at the build. Actually, I'm gonna figure out, because I just realized that we didn't fully upgrade it, so I did something funky here. I'll figure it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too sure exactly what I did, but the build does work out. You actually have 1 card point extra. I don't have kinetic. I would add more kinetic, but I just don't. I don't have higher upgrades, so I would. Or I would use a 5-point barrier here, but again, I just don't have that. So, okay, so you start with the Brawler's Ward. We start with your tokens. Again, I would actually have more strike tokens in here. Do I have some? Actually, I did a card opening pack. I do. Let's take out these, add in that strike token. There you go. So I would have gone with 2 strike tokens, health potion, 3 strike tokens. It's really up to you what you prefer. Then you go into the Brawler's Ward. Your 2 Adamant Edge. Raw damage increases your DPS much more than anything else. Once you get to 100-ish, upgraded damage. And that health here really, really helps in those early game and mid-game engagements. Then we go into our Blink Charm right here, and our Charging Brute. You notice that I went those for a little bit earlier, just because I really felt that I needed them with that team. So after that, then we go into the Swiftcreek Heart for that attack speed, and then the Charging Brute. We just said that. The Windcarver Blade for some attack speed, and then the Thorned Greenweave and Spiked Boneplate for your tankiness. I would actually switch that around. I must have been just absolutely crazy when I made this build order. Yeah, so I would actually get the Thorned Greenweave and Spiked Boneplate a little bit earlier and just kind of not upgrade them, really. But really, that's up to you if you don't need them. Like I didn't feel like I needed them, so I didn't get them. So there you go. There's a build. I really liked it. I really liked it. Kudos to my team for really saving my butts a lot of the time. There you guys have it. What a good build. I really liked it. Hopefully you guys do as well. Please like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, share it with the community, and of course subscribe if you like this content or you found it helpful. Please subscribe so I can do it again for you in the future. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.